Hi and welcome back to another video, coming to you from my car rather than from my kitchen. So I've got a really busy day today and I thought it might be a good idea to film how I manage that. You saw in my last video that there's a lot going on in life at the moment, so I am traveling around more than perhaps I normally would. Yeah, just busier and just lots going on, family visiting from abroad. So today is a day where I will be traveling from where I live over a couple of hours to over where my family are. I will be visiting hospital. I will be staying somewhere outside of my own home. So various things going on that makes eating whole food plant-based a bit more of a challenge, let's say. Certainly a lot more of a challenge than when you're just in the comforts of your own home. So this is going to happen to everybody. You know, we're all going to live a busy life, at certain points busier than other times. So I thought, let's make a video about that and how I'm doing it. I'm just about to drive and it's around 11 a.m. So this morning what I did was I had a really big meal so that it would sustain me. I held out. I normally get up and I have breakfast because that's my routine. I get up and I have my breakfast around between 7 and 8 a.m. Then I'm having lunch, 12, 1, 2 o'clock whenever I'm hungry, and obviously having an evening meal. Sometimes I'll have snacks, which will be things like fruit or hummus and vegetable sticks, stuff like that, maybe some crackers. So today I held out. I didn't have my breakfast when I first woke up, and I had a nice big cooked meal before, just now, before I'm going to get in the car, because I know when I get to my destination there is no food that's really suitable for me. So I wanted to have something that was going to sustain me. So that's the first thing I've done today. I have packed some fruit and some nuts. I don't normally have nuts regularly through the week. Every now and again, though, they are really good if you know that you're going to be out and about, because they really do help. For me personally, they do help to really cut hunger off. So I've got a small packet of unsalted nuts with me as well today. Last night when I cooked dinner for me and my son, which you'll see later in this video, which was absolutely delicious. I really recommend that you try this very simple but very tasty meal. As I usually do, I made enough for a couple of days. So I've got my main meal with me, and I'll film later on me organising that when I'm in the apartment where I'm staying. My family from abroad have hired an apartment near the hospital, so I'm going over there. So that's the plan for today. So, a big whole food, plant-based, starchy meal before I leave the house. Lots of little snacks to keep me going throughout the day, and then I've brought a packed meal with me for tonight. None of the family that I'm staying with today are vegan or whole food plant-based. They all know that I am, so it's just easier for me to take my own food and I just don't have to think about it at all. So, often when you're with your family, you might go out for a meal or something like that, like we did yesterday. I was with family yesterday and we went for a pub lunch, and I had a jackfruit burger and it was absolutely delicious, and everybody else had what they had. So there's ways to make this work, and I'm going to now show you I don't know what to call it, the brunch that I just had. I'll show you how I made that. Really, really simple, and it was thoroughly delicious. So I made mixed vegetables, steamed potatoes on avocado toast. So I chopped up half a large courgette, chopped up 4 or 5 mushrooms into quarters, added that to a medium hot pan with a splash of water. I had these steamed baby potatoes in the fridge, so I chopped up 5 of those, and those were thoroughly cooked through, so they just needed to be heated up. Those went into the pan as well, and I just covered those and let them kind of saute for about 10 minutes until they were thoroughly cooked. Then I took a quarter of an avocado and I just added this onto a piece of wholemeal toast and plopped all the vegetables on the top. A handful of cherry top tomatoes and lots of crushed black pepper. Had a nice big coffee, and that was brunch, which was lovely and filling. I'm back again. So I also wanted to thank everybody for their messages that they left on last week's video. It was so heartwarming and so lovely, so appreciated. I have read them all, and now I know I haven't replied. I'm normally really fast at replying to my YouTube comments. It just hasn't been possible this week, but I will get there. I will find the time and I will be replying to your beautiful, lovely and wonderful comments. So thank you to each and every one of you for your continued support on the channel and your support of me as well. It's just so lovely. I can't begin to explain how wonderful it is to have built this little community on YouTube and what it means to me. So thank you so much. So here's the meal I made last night. Black beans with corn and rice. So here are the beans. They've been soaked overnight. Black beans. I'm just going to give these guys a rinse and put them into the pressure cooker. So once the black beans are rinsed, you add them into the pressure cooker with some veggie stock and water. Obviously you can cook dry beans on the stovetop, no problem. In the pressure cooker it is just maybe a little quicker. So I did those for 35 minutes and they were perfect. And I didn't add lots of water because that would dilute the flavour of the beans and the stock as well. So then I added in chopped carrots, frozen corn, red onion. I had some frozen, so that's why I'm using frozen, but use fresh, it's fine. And some cumin as well. So really, really simple. Just those 4 ingredients and a little bit more water. Give it a quick mix through. And that goes back on for another 10 minutes. Then I just chopped up some spinach, roughly chopped it, and some coriander, which was looking a little bit wilted here, but it was still nice and green and fresh. It just was a bit floppy. So I added the greens into the pressure cooker and then gave that another stir through and cooked it for 2 more minutes. And that's it. The meal is finished. So you can serve this on rice with some salad or greens on the side, or on a jacket potato is really lovely as well. And also adding mushrooms is really, really good as well. If you like your mushrooms like me, I just didn't have any, but if you add mushrooms in, that's really good too. And I obviously took this away with me when I went to visit my family. So I just took one of these pouch rices because I knew that, you know, it's going to be a very busy day visiting family, visiting the hospital. So I just grabbed one of these rice pouches. They're really handy for if you're going away and if you've got access to a microwave. So I could just quickly throw this all in the microwave and have a really healthy, whole food, plant-based meal. While everybody else had takeaway pizzas and more sort of junky stuff, I was really happy that I'd thought ahead and I prepared this food and had my meal, which was so delicious and really made me feel good that I had something nice and hearty and nutritious at the end of the day. So this is me, this is what I had, and I really like to eat this way. I don't mind taking my own food. Obviously, if I was going away for a whole week, this wouldn't be possible. But if I'm just going away for a couple of days, I'm really happy to just bring my own food so I know what I've got and I know what I'm having. Okay, it's the next day again now, so I've finished filming and I've come back from my trip. I know I didn't film really as much as I had hoped to, but it's difficult to do that when you're with lots of family and there's lots going on and lots of emotions. So I really kind of didn't really vlog at all, did I? But, you know, the thought was there. Maybe next time I'll do better. But I wanted to do a giveaway. My cookbook, which came out last week in paperback and ebook, has got all of the recipes, about 99% of the recipes I've done on my channel, all very easy to understand, simple, whole food, starchy foods, oil-free cooking, very easy to digest in all ways intended. So this little book came out last week. I know lots of you have already bought it or downloaded it, and that's fine because you can still enter the competition, and if you are the one that wins, then I will refund you the amount of money that you've spent. So please enter, whether you've already bought it or not. But yeah, the chance to get the ebook version is very easy to do. So the competition, all of the information is going to be down in the description below, but there's 3 things to do to enter. The first one is to subscribe to the channel. The second one is to like this video, and the third one is to drop a comment down below with either option 1, 2 or 3, and you'll see what the options are down below. So super simple to enter, and if you've already got the book, I will refund you, obviously, if you just show me that you've already bought it. So that's it, and don't forget as well that 10% of all of the book profits goes towards the Surge Sanctuary, which is an incredible organisation that does a huge amount of good work over here in the UK. Again, I'll leave that in the description below if you want to find out what they get up to. But yes, thank you so much for the continued support. Please enter the competition for your chance to win, and I will see you all next week. Bye!